You know, looking back on it all, I sometimes wonder if life's just one big cosmic joke. And the punchline that finally got to laugh last. My name's Alex, and this is my story raw. Real. And yes, it still stings a bit to tell it. But hey, if you're listening to this, maybe it'll help you see that even when the world kicks you in the gut, you can get back up swinging. Let's start from the beginning. Because without the setup, the payoff doesn't hit as hard. I grew up in a small town in Ohio, the kind where everyone knows your business and the biggest excitement is Friday night football. My folks were decent. Dad worked at the auto plant. Mom was a nurse, but they had their hands full with me and my older brother. Ryan. He was 3 years ahead of me, built like a linebacker from day one, with that charming smile that could fool anyone. Me? I was the scrawny kid, always buried in books or tinkering with computers in the garage. Ryan made it his mission to remind me of that every damn day. It started small. You know, kid stuff at first. Head, accidentally, break my toys, blame me for his messes, or pin me down and make me say stupid things like, "I'm a loser, baby." Until I cried. Mom would say, "Boys will be boys," and Dad would just grunt and tell us to sort it out. But as we got older, it escalated. In high school, Ryan was the star quarterback, dating the cheerleaders, partying like a rock star. I'd hear him bragging to his buddies about how he'd tripped me in the hallway or spread rumors that I was weird because I liked coding instead of chasing girls. One time, he convinced the whole team I was the one who ratted them out for sneaking beers into the locker room. I got jumped after school, nothing broken. But my pride sure as hell was. I thought college would be my escape. I busted my ass. Got a scholarship to Ohio State for computer science. Ryan, he flunked out of community college after one semester. Came home and mooched off our parents while bouncing between dead-end jobs. But even then, he couldn't leave me alone. He'd call me up, drunk, mocking my nerd life, or show up at family gatherings and turn everything into a competition. Hey, little bro, still single. Figures no girl's gonna want a guy who talks to machines all day. It was like he fed off making me feel small. Our parents enabled it, always saying Ryan was going through a phase. Phase my ass, it was his personality. Fast forward a few years. I graduated, landed a solid job as a software engineer in Columbus. Benefits, steady pay, the works. That's where I met Lisa. She was in marketing at the same company, smart, funny, with these green eyes that lit up when she laughed. We hit it off over coffee in the break room, talking about everything from bad 80s movies to our dreams of traveling. She came from a broken home too, so she got the family drama. We dated for a year, got engaged, and married in a simple ceremony at a park near the Scioto River. Life felt good. Man, for the first time, I had something that was mine, not tainted by Ryan's shadow. But Ryan, no, he wormed his way back in. After Dad passed from a heart attack, too many years on the line at the plant, Mom needed help. Ryan moved back home, supposedly to take care of her, but really it was free rent and her cooking. I'd drive up on weekends, and there he'd be, lounging on the couch, cracking open a beer. Lisa came with me sometimes, trying to be polite. Big mistake. At first, it was subtle. Ryan would flirt with her, compliment her hair, touch her arm a little too long when hugging goodbye. I'd brush it off, that's just Ryan, the charmer. But then the text started. Lisa's phone would buzz late at night, and she'd say it was work. I'd catch her smiling at the screen, then hide it when I walked in. One night, I couldn't sleep and checked her phone. Yeah, I know, invasion of privacy, but gut feelings don't lie. There were messages from Ryan. Miss seeing you. Babe, when's the next family visit? And worse, pics, nothing explicit, but flirty as hell. I confronted her. We were in our kitchen, dishes from dinner still in the sink. Lisa, what's going on with Ryan? She broke down crying. Said it started as innocent chatting. then turned into meeting up when I was at work late. He's so confident. Alex, he makes me feel alive. Alive? What the hell did that mean? I'd been busting my hump to build a life for a saving for a house. Planning vacations, and she throws it away for my bully of a brother. But the bomb dropped a week later. She was pregnant. We hadn't been trying, in fact. Things in the bedroom had cooled off because of the tension. I did the math her last period. Our last time together, and it didn't add up. She admitted it, the baby was Ryan's. They'd hooked up multiple times, including once in our guest room during a family barbecue. At Mom's, I felt like the floor dropped out. Betrayal doesn't even cover it. It was like my whole world imploded. My wife, the woman I loved, carrying my brother's kid. And Ryan, he laughed when I called him. Come on, bro. It's not like you were satisfying her. Consider it a favor. I filed for divorce the next day. Lisa moved out, went to stay with her sister. Ryan, being the stand-up guy he is, ghosted her at first, then swooped in like some hero, saying head, step up. Mom took their side, can you believe it? Family sticks together. Alex, the baby's innocent. Yeah? Well, so was I. I cut ties, focused on work, hit the gym like my life depended on it. Therapy helped too, turns out. Bottling up years of Ryan's crap had turned me into a pressure cooker. For months, I was a wreck. Sleepless nights, replaying every memory. How had I missed the signs? Why did Ryan hate me so much? Was it jealousy? Insecurity? Didn't matter, had ruined my childhood. And now my marriage. I fantasized about revenge, keying his car. Outing him at his job. He was a salesman at a used car lot. Fittingly sleazy. But I held back. Karma. Right? That's what people say, it'll come around. And boy, did it. About 6 months after the divorce finalized, I got a call from Mom. She was hysterical. Alex, it's Ryan, he's in trouble. Turns out, Lisa had the baby, a boy. Healthy as can be. But Ryan, true to form, wasn't the fatherly type. He partied, cheated on Lisa, blew through money. They fought constantly. One night, it got physical. Lisa called the cops after Ryan shoved her during an argument, bruising her arm. He got arrested for domestic battery. But that was just the tip. While out on bail, Ryan did what he does best, screw up bigger. Had been skimming cash from his job, faking sales to pocket commissions. The dealership pressed charges for embezzlement. And get this, during the investigation, they uncovered more. Ryan had a side hustle selling pills. Oxycodone, mostly, swiped from Mom's old prescriptions after her knee surgery. Had been dealing to buddies, even some high school kids. Cops raided his place, found a stash. Felony charges piled up: possession with intent to distribute, theft, assault. The trial was a circus. I didn't need to relive the drama, but Mom kept me updated, begging me to support the family. Lisa testified against him, tearfully recounting how he'd promised the world, then turned monster. The baby. Paternity test confirmed it was his. But Lisa wanted full custody. No visitation. Ryan's lawyer tried painting him as a troubled soul. From a tough family, yeah. Blame us. But the judge wasn't buying it. Ryan got 7 years, 3 for the drugs, 2 for embezzlement, 2 for the assault. Concurrent, but still a solid stretch. Now he's rotting in prison. Some state pen up near Toledo. Last I heard, he's appealing, claiming innocence. But it's a long shot. Mom visits him, sends care packages. Me? I blocked her number for a while. Needed space. But eventually, I forgave, not Ryan, but the situation. Holding on to hate was poisoning me more than him. Life after. It's better than I could have imagined. I threw myself into work. Got promoted to lead developer. Met a woman named Jess at a coding conference. She's a graphic designer. Zero drama. Loves hiking and bad puns. We're taking it slow, but it feels right. I even started a side gig mentoring at-risk kids in tech. teaching them coding as an escape. Like it was for me. Turns out, sharing my story helps them see they are not alone. Ryan, he wrote me a letter from prison a few months back. Bro, I'm sorry. I was jealous you always had the brains. The drive. I messed up bad. Forgive me. I read it. Felt a twinge of pity. But mostly nothing. I didn't write back. Some bridges burn for a reason. If there's a lesson here, it's this: betrayal hurts like hell. But it doesn't define you. Ryan made my life a nightmare. Stole my wife. Fathered a kid that should been mine. But now he's paying the price. Locked away while I rebuild. Karma's a bitch. But triumph. That's all you. Keep pushing. Folks, you never know when the tide turns. Mine did. And damn, the view from here is pretty sweet.